Imagine this is your last day, the seconds before everything ends, not by time, but by one decision that changes all of humanity. Are you ready to witness the end of civilization? For years, the Middle East has been a center of conflict, but the threat now looming is far greater, behind diplomatic tensions. The threat of nuclear weapons lurks ready to be unleashed at any time. But what happens if the worst-case scenario becomes reality? What happens if that button is pressed? This is no longer about warring territories. It's about the fate of all humankind. Just imagine one explosion, 1 second, and the world as we know it is gone. Our homes, our families, everything we love, erased without a trace. Those who survive will face a nightmare even worse than death itself, because it's not just buildings that crumble, but human life itself. The effects of a nuclear explosion show no mercy. The radiation will spread far beyond the blast zone. The destruction of cities is just the beginning of a bigger catastrophe, an invisible radiation that will continue to haunt every living creature. This radiation is deadly, altering our DNA, creating generations of children born with defects, suffering, and carrying a dark legacy that cannot be erased. Not just in the conflict zones, the entire planet will turn into a hellscape. The once clear sky will become pitch black. The climate will be thrown into endless turmoil, deadly storms, crop failures, famine, and the collapse of ecosystems that we rely on for survival. We are not just talking about thousands of lives lost, but the end of modern civilization as we know it. Imagine you've lost everything you love. You can no longer give your child food or clean water. How would you feel watching them slowly starve, while you're powerless, trapped in a world that's already dead? We are not talking about a distant future. This could happen tomorrow, and when it does, there will be no turning back. But we still have a chance to stop this horrific scenario before it's too late. Our time is running out. But as long as we stand together and fight for peace, there is hope. Will we wait until it's too late? Or will we act now for the sake of our children's future? The choice is in our hands. The future of the world is up to us all.